It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Seattle Mariners were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some.
Ready to go now? Now the third baseman, Max Schumann. And that's in for a strike. And we're off and running in a brand new season. That one ripped. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And that one fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Crawford throws to first. Got the out. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Nick Kurtz. 2 outs and a runner at third here on opening day. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Outside. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Victor Robles. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Severino kick steals. To the right side, Kurtz. The flip to the pitcher, covering. One up, one down. Now here is J.P. Crawford. That one a little bit high. 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And he hits a ground ball right side. A sliding stop. Pretty nice play there.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Josh Naylor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's out to center field. Clark under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Woo, a 6'2 righty, 25 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2021. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The other way, and foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball still 0-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch and he'll see another. And the righty deals. On a line out towards center. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Brent Rooker stands in now and watches strike one. And foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Second inning here, no score. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ground ball to first. Feed to second, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Severino back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that. You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Butler makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Schumann sizes this one up. He's got it, and that's the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Lawrence Butler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now a chance for Zach Geloff. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Top of the third, no score. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the lineup flips over. Next up for the A's, Max Schumann. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the third. A's go back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fouled off left side. And a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive. Clark brings it in for the 3rd out. Nobody left. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Just missed.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
On the ground to the left. Toss to Naylor, and a couple of quick outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Kurtz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there for the A's, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That clips the corner. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Grounded out his first time. On the ground, Wilson. Now the throw to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Naylor at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
Full count.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one pulled foul. Got him swinging. No runs. Wu back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Langoliers measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Soderstrom batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Robles makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Eugenio Suarez. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now, Dominic Canzone. Fought off foul. And that one pulled foul.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball 1 there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And that one is lifted in the air. Clark, long run. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. Top of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Lawrence Butler. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Athletics, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And a swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
That one found hard the other way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in there. That's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and that is that. So another good. Back in. Seattle, the batter now, Jorge Polanco. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. And foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the third inning. Randy Arozarena. Now at the plate, he's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late with the go-ahead run at first here on opening day. And strike two.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Robles stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1, no
Way
strike.
to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying, and it is gone. His first homer of the year, it's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Crawford, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place,
Inside,
great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up.
One down. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Number 49.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Has some trouble with it. Gets it there in time, though. And they get it out of the play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he's on at first.
The batter, number 5.
Jacob Wilson will hit next. That one outside. Ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Nick Kurtz. Fastball for a strike.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And it's even up.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next one misses. And the count now even up.
2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Clark, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes again. Throw to second. Out.
2 unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight. So I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are costly outs. So they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up a little bit.
Langoliers in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, Eugenio. Suarez.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Butler gets under it, puts it away for the out. And there's two down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. But they're on.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gabe Spire. Soderstrom in the box again. Takes a strike. In the air on the infield. Suarez under it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Rooker stands in now and watches strike one. They say it went.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Here's the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Canzone nabs it, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's towards center. Clark makes the play, and there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. 2 down. Base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. And the first offering is not close. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz. A chance at his first save of the year. Geloff in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next, Max Schumann. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Munoz, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And 1-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.